Okay. Hello, if you're here. Hello. All right. Tonight, is that a hand or a fist on the sun? You see something in that image? That's interesting. I don't think it's I don't think that's a sun. No, I don't think that's a fist. I don't see it. But if you do, I'm looking. Hello, Dolce. Lovely Torini. All right. So, hey, can you move? Don't do that underneath me. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I wanted to do a reading for the chaos at this time. And I'm feeling it's still there, probably because I did a reading for someone. And I'm still feeling their chaos. So I thought I'd work it out here in a reading in case anyone else is going through it. So let's hop in. And I'm going to assign a number to each deck so you guys can, if there's any numerical connections. Or maybe you're just feeling the look of the deck. Or maybe you're just being nosy. I don't know. Ooh. So I'm keeping out the 33 because that's always an interesting number to me. But if you were feeling that, maybe all of it, yeah. So if anyone's feeling chaos tonight, have a moment, see what resonates. Three is still there. Yes, you're absolutely correct, Torini. See, it's there no matter what. If we go backwards on this 14, we get 3. All right. Okay, so let's see which deck should we go with first. We'll go with this one first. I'll take these out, lighten the load a little bit. So what came out here was 7 and 6. And their reverse to me so for me, these two numbers feel like overall almost being done because our 7 and our 6 get us really close to that 14. But on an individual level, we might be tired of dealing with somebody who was a whole ass selfish person. Someone who was very self-indulgent, all about the self. That energy may have brought us downward. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. So we might be at a place where we're kind of like healing, not trusting, kind of closed off. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of energy that can bring low self-esteem. Just those sticky, gooey fucking feelings. I don't like them. So let's see what else is here. Messages. Oh, sun comes right out. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So, what I get is we're in a place where it's fucking time to go. And removing this toxic energy out. You may be in the process of moving this toxic energy out of your space, or you're coming to that realization where you're like, okay, enough. I've had my full, whatever you want to call it. Now, I don't like the magician being here at least. Okay. So we're recognizing deception, but with the foot being here, that really pops to me. So it's like, are we still open to let the energy coming back in? We don't want to be that way, right? We don't want to be open to that. Okay? So we're in a place where we're healing. And this trickster, what do we need to know about this? So we're still giving this energy our thoughts and energy. But we are in a place where we're protecting ourselves, and you want to have a conversation or have some type of closure here. And this just doesn't feel like a situation where you're going to get it. Because this person is walking catastrophe. This person hasn't matured, is the only really... Maturity is the word that comes here, but I know that's sharp. But you're in a place where you're protecting yourself. Ideally, or what I feel is you're protecting yourself from somebody who is doing the opposite of this. They should be in an adult position or an adult state of mind, but they're more childish. So you're dealing with somebody who is just dead inside, emotional, just it's too immature of an energy to be healthy with. And if you see, get a healthy meal on one side and then we've got heart and brains on another, this is a person who has the capability or the ability, whatever, to be spiteful, jealous, just immature. not mature, whatever. They have some growing up to do. And it's not a situation where you can help at this time. But what you can do is move into a place of self-protection. So we're coming and we're going into self-protection because we're coming out of a place where we have assessed the situation. We've looked at things. We've gone through this probably as a cycle. Yeah, this was a cycle. It's got 8 here. We've got 19 here. So this took something away from the self where you have to you're in a spot where you got to look over the situation and go, what the fuck? Okay, we don't like this. And then you make moves. We make moves. So in the numbers of the video, 20808, you want to make notice of that as it comes out. Because this feels like a situation where we're learning about partnerships, relationships, how they end, how these things throw us off balance, how people can come in and fuck with our karmic lessons, or they can be our karmic lessons. And this is us having the strength to be honest with ourselves, the strength to go forward, the strength to understand that other people's insecurities can become our insecurities, right? Okay, anything else to go with this? Okay. So what I feel like this is more like this is what you missed. You may be this ex-person might have been an addict. They had some codependencies. They're certainly addicted to chaos. This person was looking for a handout that they didn't deserve anyway. Whether that handout was your time, love, money, energy, whatever. And they have the ability to throw things off balance. This person this is weird, sick. So this person is unhealthy in general. Just it comes back here and here and here and here. Greed is right here. But we've got temperance. We've got our 4 here, which brings our 8 by half. And we've got beers down here, you can see. This person is like finger on the trigger, in their heads, unhealthy, looking for an easy route. Fast moving energy, but with what energy? We've got our vices. So it's like addiction is here twice. This person is also at this time and in this, perhaps even for this lifetime, experiencing the lesser half of the self. The 9 is here. So this is recognizing this sickness in this person, right? Just by the appearance of the card. Now, when I run these two together, I think because of this unhealthy mental condition or addiction or whatever, obsession, whatever you want to call it, this person is still watching, but very lazy to approach, do the right thing, to get right, make things right with pretty much anyone and anything. If you look real close at the bit here, we've got the needle action going again. Is that a needle? Looks like another needle here in the nurse's hand. So there's definitely a chemical imbalance. Dig my air quotes. Imbalance. Okay? And it's just all over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Selfishness. I don't even know where to go with this. But it feels like this is more of what you missed out on by not partaking, or what you have an opportunity to miss out on by figuring out if you want to be in the situation. However, because of these two cards, again, I do see this person coming back in your direction. This may be a test. This may be a test of your codependency. Yeah. So here we've got our 7. Oof. There's our 8. Yeah. Okay. So I do see this person attempting to make a return of some sort of bob. But they bring a lesson with them. Here we have 5. So our 1 and our 4. Interesting. Yeah. 5 appears in reverse here on this side of the dice. So when this person returns, they come back with this energy from the others that they are involved with away from you. So they may have catastrophe in their environment, and that's just what they bring everywhere they go. And there's that mental illness there. You know, this one's got their head wrapped, and then the other is like, hey. So in essence, whatever this person's chaos was that they brought your way, I was probably like the mirror opposite version, mirrored upside down, flipped over, funhouse version of yourself. As we often will meet elements of the self that sometimes we're attracted to the things that we lack, or the things that are like us or similar. So, yeah. So when this person comes back into your space, it's like they're sure of themselves, and they're sure they can come back. They're sure they can wreak havoc, wreak damage. And they do see you as being, yeah, someone that they can bring things back to life with. Speaking of the zombie deck, this is someone who feels like they can come and go as they please, in and out of your space. That sounds like an opportunity for strength in lessons and strength in the way you respond to that person. I also feel like it will be a good test of how to reverse bad energies and get them to work for you. Get them to move away. Get them to calm down. This is an opportunity to decide whether you even interact with that. Not a healthy energy at all. Yeah. Okay. Let's go here. Did you pick 1 and 2? Okay, just 1 comes out. Wow. All right. I can see facing the screen there. There's that 8. There's that 2. And up top is the 0. I'm going to back this deck up with the regular tarot. If you chose 12, let's see what we got. Okay. So the fuckery we are phasing out at this point, that's that duality of the self. One is good, one is bad. Recognize, yeah. Feels like a situation where you really did meet the mirror version of the worst side of what you could be. This may have had some type of family tie to it. Also, this feels like this could have been a relationship where somebody. Got a thief here. Somebody who abandoned responsibility. So this is someone who turned their back on the situation when it was over, leaving you in a place where you weren't sure about what was coming next. Now, this person, very lazy, very lazy. However, I do see the situation that leaves you kind of like money was lost in this, like money, time. It just feels like the energy of somebody who gets to walk away and, yeah. And just, there's that shirking responsibility. So at this time, this person is dick and bubblegum. They don't have anything else to offer in this life. This person, they just don't. Yeah. Low grade, low level logic, nothing to offer, just. And they would turn their back so that they can go be resourceful in one way. Very lazy, illogical person. This is just. And it's good, though it may seem like a bad thing at this time. I don't see this being a permanent situation. Let's see. This has put you in a place where you're very much in your head, and we don't want that. Right. Because we have higher knowledge, greater levels of self-awareness. And this is a 5. Just that chaotic fucking number. But out of chaos comes creativity, comes the better versions of the self, awareness, moving into leadership positions, leadership framing of mind. This is having the knowledge that the others don't. Though you may have, this is like, okay, how do you say this better? I'm sorry. It's losing a part of yourself to find and gain the world, the universe. Okay. And if it helps at all, that person, that energy just. This person was not intellectual. They can't, like, they can't get you to the next step. They can't get you to the next process. What they can do is leave you in your head right here. What they can do is keep you in a place where you're always needing to heal. The love you feel or the emotions you feel toward this person is very like an illusion. So, right, okay. So what I see here is like, okay, this was a selfish person. It's time to move them out of the space. Yes, for some, this feels like a broken family. But this person was always looking over their shoulder, like, digging bubblegum. If this resonates with you, I feel like you already knew this was digging bubblegum. This is not a person who has the ability to think in a futuristic manner, except who are they going to stick it to next? Very low, just look, it's 10, 2, and 3. We can take away that 0, 1, 2, 3. This person, look, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Please, like, I would like to kick this person across the room by the back of their ass. We're learning what we're not attracted to, and this person they're more attracted to what they can acquire than what they can maintain. There's the 8. I'll turn this around. What they were interested in is the submission. I could tap dance and give you some deeper words on that, but fuck that. They liked your submission. They want submission. At some point, you probably didn't have time to be submissive. Maybe you had shit to do. You didn't want to be submissive. So, or maybe it just got old for them. And you got tired of being in that position. Whether you broke this off or they took off, it feels to me like they caused the break. This could have been caused by the chaos they were putting out. All that they were taking and not putting back into the situation. Nothing to offer. This is a person who, is going to make obligations and long soul ties with people who aren't going to like this person. And that's not an energy you need to be in anyway. So now we have greater knowledge of self, and yeah, fuck it. We phase out the fuckery. And we phase it out because we know better. Look at that. Right. So as they come out, wish fulfillment, this really does feel like a little bit of divine cosmic intervention. Perhaps late one night, you had just had enough, and the universe sensed it and said, okay, time to ramp it up a little bit. And your guides, your guidesses, the energy, whatever you assign your beliefs to, assisted in making your garden beautiful again. So we're moving back into this place where we can work on our self dash esteem. But look at how we are doing it. Out of that chaos, we get this sacred knowledge of self. We get this higher learning. And yeah, though we're experiencing this distance, we're coming out, this, it's an end. What we're learning, we're not attracted to shit no more. Secrets come out, awareness comes out. I'm going to say something fucked up. This goddess here in this card has a B and a J. I know they have specific meanings. But when I read them because of who I am, that's a blowjob. We don't suck the dicks of losers anymore. We don't play with them. We don't look at them. We don't touch them. We don't do that because they're busy doing it for themselves. Get out of the way before you get your dress dirty. That motherfucker can skeet. And The ones that don't serve the purpose of the goddess, they're easily identifiable. They're the ones who don't know their position, down on their knees at your feet, in service, in a place of trustworthiness, understanding, wanting completion, not leaving shit undone. Someone who can help you taste the rainbow, not leave you in a spot where they eating all your motherfucking rainbow and drinking all the Kool-Aid. What I just heard was bitch niggas. Bitch, I don't mean to use the N-word. I don't even like that, but I just did. That's an energy I'm feeling right there. Telling you the reading I did earlier. Just the stuff that a person can do to a woman with children is unspeakable to me. Just I don't even get, I don't understand that data. I really don't. So we have this one and this two. Any advice for going through this? Okay, in this situation right here, I would say what the cards might be trying to say to you. Avoid the bullshit chaos. For me, when I read cards, I see different things in the cards. They mean different things to me. Yes, there's a book. I do something completely different. So, for me, this is chaos, right? And the card came out in reverse to me. So if you look, we're not holding our cup anymore to receive the chaos. We're turning the cup upside down. And what would happen if someone was offering you this bird turd bullshit data, and you could put the cup on top of it and say, okay, enough. And instead of letting this shitheads come in with their emergency bullshit data, me, we turn that upside down, it becomes an M. See, because over here it's like a want. I suppose a bird would probably make a sound similar to that. Want. But upside down, we kind of kill that fucking bird. Because fuck that bird. Tired of the bird shit on my windowsill, too. Don't like it. Why? Because there's your 5. And this is just that chaotic energy. And why? What? Just why? It's like dealing with somebody who lives to fight. This is, and who the, okay. Let me clarify, because I'm just going to start cursing, just potty mouth. Yeah, I don't care what the cards say. I get the energy of just somebody who needs to fight. Like this is somebody who grew up in a combative environment or just breathes fire for the sport of it because that's how they understand attention and love. And the cards back me up in that. Notice where the fire's at, right? And this person is all up in front of the picture, like, all about me. Oh, woe is me. I just heard something about somebody's trying to feed. I'm trying to feed some, okay, oh, that was blurry. It's like, while somebody's focused on their dick, another person's trying to take care of house, home, doing what they got to do. Like, I hate to say it like this, but okay, let's see. Let's back this up. 7. There. Okay, yeah. That backs it up for me. So I don't know what you got going on, but you got it going on. And you got it going on in a way that might attract haters. Sorry. Sorry. You may spend a lot of time wondering, like, what the fuck? In relationships, sometimes you may be like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Everything was good. You might be a mover and a shaker and a motherfucker that can make shit happen, like pow, pow, pow. And life appears to be happening a little too, what's the word? It's like, it's like what you want happens, or you have the ability to make things happen. Those will be the same things technically, right? So it's like having to deal with somebody who isn't used to getting things the way they want. And they feel like they have to struggle. So that makes them, it's like somebody who has a hammer as a way to deal with everything going on in the world. Life in general. And the hammer's between their legs, is what I'm saying. But you're in a position now where, while they may be holding on to their hammer to deal with life's problems, you kind of have a magic wand. And then when you're done with it, it goes back into the fucking drawer where it shuts the fuck up. And it doesn't cost anything, right? It's grateful to have batteries or plugs in the wall or whatever. It shouldn't have batteries though, because it's 2020 and we must have green in our energy. Save the planet. Okay. If you chose 4 and 6, I'm going to shuffle just once because he's barely fit in my hands. Ooh. Okay, well that flew. I'm not taking that one. Wow. Okay, fair enough. You know, I'm going to take this out. So you guys can see. Two, 0, and 8. So I'll put that there. Let's see what messages we have. All right. Out of this 4 and 6, if you chose either of those numbers, I really feel like somebody is like, okay, really done, more done than done. Okay, this feels like a deeper than done. So at this, for 4 and 6, which brings us to, this one. Our Ace of Swords is getting truth. justice out of a situation. There were 5. It's chaos. So for some of you, you're feeling that truth in others. It's realizing you're not going to win this situation. Stick a fork in it, so to speak. Sticking a fork in it. And this may be because you have to deal with a person who is fiery in the mouth. Somebody who creates conflict. It's okay. What's the word? Passive aggressive. The fire breather. 7's here too. In truth, while they may breathe fire and all that stuff, this person was doing so to control. Someone who liked to partake. This is also another one of my chemical imbalance cards. Somebody who doesn't really have a lot of patience for things, doesn't like challenges or to be challenged. This is someone who talks and believes and works in absolutes. The lesson I feel like you got out of this is the art of interference. An artful disruptor. I feel like that. Like this person's greatest ability was to throw you the fuck off track. Like, dude. Right. Backing that up is the game master. This person has tested and sampled and written book reports on the sticky gooiness of those around him or her, whatever. This is somebody who has mastered how to manipulate their environments, period. This person is good with energy. They move with intention while simultaneously being one of the laziest fucks in the room. Wow. This is the person who might, this is the person who will help you make the mess and then walk slow to clean it up. They'll be in the room while it's happening, but they ain't moving that fast. Very slow, but if you give them an opportunity, they want to be the smartest person in the room. This person is a walking fucking cycle. That's what they do. So you may be in a place where you are done with playing with the player. This is taking back our power as well as our gourmet selection of self. Taking back one's greatness with a vengeance and a quickness. That doesn't mean revenge. This is recognizing that others eat very well when they're in our space. And this is like, if you notice, dude is like cutting the meal, but he's looking across the room like, really? Nah. No. Yeah. No. It's taking back our power. And we can be moving back. Okay, wait. 4 and 4. Ooh. Wow. Relief. This person brought heat. I'm feeling it now. So though there may have been passion or whatever it was at the beginning of it, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, hard and okay. How do I say that? It feels like the energy of somebody who came in fast and delicious, but then at the end, it was spoiled, rotten. You can't digest that. They became indigestible. But you know the game at this point. And it's like recognizing, okay, here it comes again. I do see this person coming back into your environment too, or coming back around if you're game for the game. If you're game to have another interference. But when they come back around, please know, oh, this person has bad energy. I want this person. When this person comes back around, it's because they know they can win with you. It's because they know what, it's like you're guaranteed. You're guaranteed good time. You'll go for the okey doke. You'll listen to the fire breathing talk. And you have delicious steaks to eat too. Delicious foods. So this may be someone taking advantage of someone who's a loving, nurturing person. You may have kids. You might be a person who takes care of other people. That's in your nature. That's what they're attracted to. That's what they're attracted to. You provide this glorious, it's like a sanctuary is what I just heard. Sanctuary? Whatever. I don't know if it's not the word I was going for, but that was not the word I was going for. Okay, it's like I don't know, I give up. I don't know where sanctuary came from, but maybe it's just like you're comforting, you're comfortable, you are peaceful, you're truthful and honest and fair, you're a giver, yeah. You're happy until ... Okay. So what we get here is, I asked for advice. What comes out is 2 wands. And that sticky, gooey tower. Well, what comes, okay, this is choice. Test. Test of failure is what I just heard. Test of failure. All right. So the test of personal power, 5 and worries underneath. Anything else? Okay, 2 more come out. Good God. Well, to be short about it, the test is really about if you also want more dick and bubblegum, or do you, are you willing to sacrifice some really important elements of self moving forward? There's something new, or a new path, new horizons, new change that you need to be walking towards. So you have an opportunity at this point to block this energy. You've experienced the duality of the self already, noted, but are we ready to make change? So the death in the tower, there's no darkness in this reading. I don't want to even imply such a thing. Don't see that in the cards. This is change, and I'm telling you how I read them. This is change. You have an opportunity to make change surrounding the home, the life, the self, right? But it's a choice. You have an opportunity to avoid some bullshit or let it come back in because it feels good. So we have here pleasure. Now, yes, we all want to, let's not all pretend Some of us might enjoy the whatever energies bring in. You might enjoy the pleasure. But I don't know. I'm probably the last person who should give any type of personal advice. You do what you feel good with. You do what you feel good with. There's the tower. There's pleasure. And is it worth it? Is it worth it to get to that? Because this disrupts the home. This has to do with your personal self-control, power. I don't know why the words malfunction keeps coming to mind. Malfunction. Bad functioning. Bad function. Mal. I don't know. Anyways, so you have an opportunity to make some choices as to what's healthy and what's not. It's so crazy this card pops out because that's the cover art for this video with the black face in the middle there. So it's like losing your mind, losing the self, giving up the heart, not being true to yourself because it feels so good. Ooh, that's sticky. And right, you know what? I don't even need to ask. There it is. So this is one of those holy grail cycles. Start, stop, whether it's this person or other people coming along. This is an energy pattern, a response pattern in yourself that we can recognize and break or enjoy the experience. Your choice. If you enjoy the pandemonium because it feels good, do your thing. If you'd like to break that cycle, you can do it. You can stop planning to break the cycles and just learn how to do it. Because that's how you get to having that harmony in life. Too much of this interaction gets you stuck in a cycle where you're just attracting people who can bring this type of energy over house, home, head. Put you in a place where you suffer, deal with disaster. This is about ego, self-worth. It's if you look at the tower, I don't know if you can see real good, but here's a hand coming up out of the water, holding that flame, holding onto that torch of beliefs or love or the others. So we're holding on to this energy and we're drowning. We're drowning. Drowning. What are you doing? So we lose ourselves so that we can have this interaction with the others. I don't want to say the others. We lose ourselves and we drown in our emotions and disrupt ourselves on our path, whatever we should be doing. We go through that and we stop protecting, stop defending ourselves, and we allow those energies to take over, stop us from making changes. And we do that because maybe we grew up around other chaotic energies who sacrificed a lot of things just so they could feel good. This could be selfish parenting. This could be having to deal with too many selfish lovers in your life, partners, friends. Don't be afraid to protect yourself. This is a holy girl cycle. We got to break it. This is attracting bullies. It attracts people who enjoy control, bossy, tempers, and it makes lazy people happen. It just makes you more comfortable with chaos, is what I see here. So we want to break that. We want to break that. Because you're ready for something. If you find yourself hoping for this person to come back, that's in this number 2 here. Because our 4 and 6 give us 10. So, and because they're split, it's wanting satisfaction. It's wanting that. It's wanting that at the risk of mental stability, at the risk of safety, at the risk of love of yourself. I could just go on all night with that 8. Then, here we got those sticky gooey in your brain, in your head, in your heart. This makes it very difficult for you to do what you need to do and to have all the experiences that you deserve, including pleasure in this lifetime. So, we want to break some cycles. Courtney, you say some of this resonated with you. If you're still here. All right. Let's do maybe iTunes has something to add to this.
You can't do this to me.
Fair enough. Let's see if we have any collective messages on the way out. Ooh. Well, that's good. I mean, on the overall, for a second, like only one number faces up. So, coming out of this for the collective, some advice or some things to think about. Some of you are healers. Some of you are teachers. Some of you are just people who are generally trustworthy people. So you may be of service to the others. Yeah. You are divinity in a human spacesuit. And from time to time, your guides from wherever you came from are stepping in to help you. You just have to be paying attention. So have you been noticing any synchronicities, weirdness around you? It's not an accident. They are helping, and that includes moving people out of your path when need be, or at least giving you better vision. Some of you are having trouble moving forward. Some of you are having real trouble you don't like change. You don't want to experience something different. Okay? Some of you are feeling off balance and don't know how to get going. And it's very easy. You just put one foot in front of the other. Some of you are waiting for more information to come through on this person who has you in this loop-de-loop. Some of you are waiting for routine, the exact same data information, like, I'm going to put my sweater back on. Some of y'all are waiting for the exact same bullshit-ass information to come back around so you can go, oh, didn't I hear that yesterday? Yeah, heard that a year ago too. Whoever this person is that you're waiting on data for, I don't know why I just heard one-armed bandit. Okay, maybe they're like a slot machine. You put your money in, you get nothing out. One-armed bandit? Whatever. Yeah. Some of you, this is an opportunity for some of you to get clearer vision on who you're dealing with. It's an opportunity, though. I don't know if you're going to take it because you feel some of you are way too comfortable with repetition, even when that repetition is bullshit. So, yeah, we want to work on that. Maybe, if you want, for some of you, you're going to have some, yeah, this could be work. Let's see, hold on. Some of you are waiting for a response from a doctor on a test result or something like that. You're very concerned with your health. Very weird. At the bottom is don't test me, and I see cheating. Okay. So if you're waiting on test results or something like that, you may have to get it done twice for some reason or another. Maybe it's to verify or double check something. But I see a no. I'm not sure why you'd have to check twice though if there's a no. Something to do with a group. Or the way the results come out. The way there's some type of error. And there's the test. Weird. In the test is sickness. Some of you are sick and told you have something, but you. And then there's like a stalling or something where you time, which leaves time to learn more about the situation. Very nervous and upset. I mean, it's emotional. You want somebody wanting things to move faster, but it's like you're not being heard. No, listen, if you're going through some type of testing, you may want to get tested twice if they don't do it for you. There's something very weird about this. Way too much in this. What I heard just now is, are you listening? Are you listening? So this might be an opportunity, or there may be something going on here, and you have to keep your ears open for clarity and awareness. Very interesting. Time's up at the bottom. Maybe because something didn't get tested in a timely fashion. Lots of waiting. Why? Okay. What I get out of this is an opportunity to learn something masterful, but at the same time, it's like loving yourself enough to do some type of work or stop waiting for something. something here doesn't have a result of some sort. Like somebody's waiting on a result. It's not coming. And no came up twice. There it is again. And there it is again. So there's a contradiction. Maybe there's multiple results that come back weird. So it has to be done again. All right. Oh, goodness. All right. Anything else? Let's see if iTunes has anything for us. And then I think that's good here.
Correct!
All right. I don't know why Ho's mad, because I don't know why Ho's are mad. What else do you have to say?
You stupid.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right, well, my random app is weird tonight, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are quiet, so I'm going to assume I might have answered a few things for you guys here in this reading. If not, and you want a question answered, you should type quickly. If not, give you guys a couple of numbers for your psychic connections. I'll do it 3 times, and then we will say goodnight. So please take a moment, relax, close your eyes if you need to. Focus on 2 numbers, any 2 numbers. Clear your mind. Oh, numbers fall out right away. Chaos is just all through this right now. Now let's do this. Those just fell. So let's see what is here now. 2 numbers. Wow. It's worth noting, no, these numbers are not running back to back. I just shuffled. Wow. All right, let's try it again. Let's see if you connected. Focus, relax. And one more time. Focus, relax, calm down, clear the mind. All right. Did you connect? If not, we'll try it again next time. Thank you guys for hanging out. If this resonated with you, I hope it gave you something to consider or something worth consideration. All right. Anything before we go, Apple?
Hey, you're finally awake.
Fair enough. Have a wonderful night, you guys. Talk to you again soon.